A lot of people say that running for the president is not as cheap as people think.
Yes.
And of course, we know very well that Prof have been having some issues since he lost his job at Strathmore University.
Yes.
And I know this question people are asking a lot of things. People are asking this, including us, the media.
Yes.
But where is Prof going to get the resources to campaign? Because you know the campaign to become the president is not easy.
Yes.
You have to move all over the country. You know, you can't just say that you want to become the president.
Yes.
And yet the only people that knows you are your party member. Let us just say the truth.
Sure.
You have to go to Mombasa, you have to go to Kilifi, you have to go to Busia. Like you have to tell, because at the end of the day, when you are elected as a president, all these people must have experience about who you are.
Yes.
Now, moving around this country is not that easy.
Yes.
You must have, if you cannot afford chopper, you must have convoy of vehicles, you know, everything. And the people that supports you must also be there.
Yes.
And these people cannot just follow without expecting something from you.
Sure.
That is the Kenya that we have.
Yeah.
That when a leader comes to your place, he must give something.
Sure.
So you as a party, where are you planning, or how have you strategized yourselves to make sure that at least you have resources that will not fail your presidential candidate? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your great support. My name is Boniface Owino, and this is Bonita Media. Now, before we get into our topic of today, because I have a guest here whom I want us to talk about. I want us to talk more about the LDP party, the presidential candidates and all that, or the people that wants to be president of this country. Let me just humbly request you that if at all for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well, like you can share, drop me your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where exactly you're watching this video from. As I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. Please don't forget to tell us where you are watching this video from. And also to the community and family of Bonita Media, remember we have a project going on, and this project is running up to the end of this month, maybe up to 5th of next month. The project of going to visit the children's home. We did it last month and it was very much perfect. So this time round, we are also working on it, and but now this one is a different case of buying the paints and making sure that we renovate the place where these children are living or staying. That is what we have as Bonita Media, and I know that all of us are going to participate. Just use the number on the screen for the support, and all is going to be well. Now, let's get back to our discussion. Mr. Biko.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm very good. What about you?
I'm also okay.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, feel welcome, feel comfortable as we continue the discussion.
Thank you very much.
Now, first of all, before we get into a lot of discussion, because I want us to talk about the presidency, the presidents. People want to become presidents of this country.
Sure.
The advantages of them, disadvantages of them, are they capable and all that. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much for actually having me. My name is Isaac Biko Odor Ngono. I'm a son of my mom. I am a Kenyan to start with, a Kenyan with a lot of passion for this country. Yes, I am also a communication consultant. I am also a media personality because I'm really so much into media. So far, I'm a graduate with a degree in mass communication from Jomo Kenyatta, from JKUAT. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently also doing a degree in law at University of Nairobi. So I'm trying to also get into the Kenyan leadership and the Kenyan management. So yeah, thank you very much for actually having me.
Okay, it's good that now I'm talking to you. You want to become a lawyer? Okay.
Yes, okay. Yes, I want to become the learned friend.
You want to become the learned friend.
Yes.
That's very nice.
Okay.
Talking about you wanting to venture, or maybe perceiving to venture into Kenyan politics and leadership, because when you talk about leadership, that is automatically politics.
Yes.
We have a lot of young men in this country who want to become leaders.
Okay.
But now they really don't know what they're supposed to do in order to be in the place that people expect them to be. What can you say?
I think the Kenyan leadership landscape is really unpredictable. So many youths or so many good Kenyans want to get into the leadership space, but I think, can I say, the elite or the people who have been in power are trying to make it out of reach from the common mwananchi, in that they are making the Kenyan leadership to be like a family space, or to be a space in which only the rich and the who are the people who actually get into that space. But I think it's time for us as the youth, time for the Kenyan to be able to actually get into this space. Look at people like Barack Obama, who like from nowhere, from actually Kogelo,
and then US,
went all the way, had a dream, got into the dream. People at first saw him as a joker, but I think he came to be one of the first black US president.
US president.
So I think it is time for us, the youths, it's time for all of us to actually, if not to be in the leadership, to actually participate directly or indirectly, take part by voting, take part by actually giving out your agenda, your ideas, point out at the bad leadership, so that we can be able to take our country to a better space. Yes.
Now this is the most interesting part. Actually, this is why we are doing this interview.
Yes.
You are a member of which party?
LDP party.
LDP. In full, it means
Liberal Democratic Party of Kenya.
Liberal Democratic Party.
Yes.
And your party leader?
Professor Ogola.
Professor Fred Ogola.
Yes.
A lot of people want to become presidents.
Yes.
We talk about the presidency. We talk about Kalonzo Musyoka. We have got Uhuru Kenya, William Ruto. Sorry, we have got people like Kalonzo, Matiang'i, Gachagua. Also, is also there.
Yes.
A lot of people are there. Maraga is there.
Yes.
Now we have got Fred Ogola.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, Professor Fred Ogola wants to become the president.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about Professor Fred Ogola, if at all you know him?
Yeah, I think I'm one of the luckiest Kenyan to having interacted with the Prof.
Okay.
Actually, Prof is a very humble man than I even thought. Prof is a thinker. Prof is a person with a vision. Prof is an academician, because having 5 degrees, having 2 masters, having done a PhD in Spain, having, I think he's a very humble human being with a lot of vision, with a lot of practical issues that can be able to take this country to the next level. I think Prof has had, can I say, a lot of experience in terms, because he has actually been in so many leaderships. Spaces. So I think Prof is this person that I think the country needs, according to me, because having interacted with him, I see him as a mentor, I see him as a leader, I see him as a person with a good vision for this country. So I think Kenyans should listen to him, give him space. I know Kenyans really want people with a lot of drama, people dishing out a lot of money, but Prof has a vision, same like Barack Obama, same like Nelson Mandela. Prof is a person that people need to listen to him. And I think it is time for this country to have a leader, and not just a politician, but a person who actually attacks some of these issues in an economic way, in a more realistic way, in a way that each and every person can be able to feel the impact of the government in this country.
Now, you've talked about Prof having 5 degrees, 2 masters, a PhD.
Yes.
And of course, we know a lot of people in this country who are learned.
Yes.
Do you really think with the Kenyan political dynamics that we have right now, people can buy into academic experience and all that? Because even the president himself says that he has a PhD, and of course we see the way people talk about him there.
Yes.
So you according to you are saying that Prof has got, he's learned.
Yes,
we agree on that. He's a learned guy.
Yeah.
But do you really think that Kenyans are going to buy into this, the fact that he has got all those education background?
I think I can even feel in my blood right now that Kenya needs a re-innocence, or actually Kenya needs a rebirth, because I think we are tired of this corruption. We are tired of having an instance whereby we are actually borrowing a lot of money and the money is not doing anything, literally. As in, the schools are bad, the roads are very bad. Like, the only thing that you can see is individuals getting richer and their kids buying new cars. And I think that is not what we want as a country. Having 5 degrees or having a master's or having a PhD is not the big issue here. But then I can say they have given him the experience, they have given him the knowledge, they have given him what it takes to be a leader, what it takes to be, because you need to be able to learn to be able to actually be the leader. So I think it is fair enough to say Prof deserves, according to me, because having interacted with him, I feel he's a mentor. I've just known him for a very few period, but I can say for that little period that I've known Prof, I feel he's more of a mentor to me than any other thing. So I think that is what Kenyans want right now. When RUTO was coming to power, he came up with the narrative of the hustler narrative.
Yeah, that's right.
Something that majority of the Kenyans could be able to actually relate to. The common mwananchi felt like this is our person, Despite so many Kenyans maybe loving Raila Odinga, but they felt RUTO's policies were kind of the policies that they can't be able to relate to. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to that vision, but I think Prof is the person that has that vision. A vision that can be able to have both the elite, the common mwananchi coming together and actually taking this country to the next level. Yes.
You as a member of LDP,
yes.
How many parties are you planning to associate with? Like, you know, when you sit down maybe in a meeting with your party leader, you have to talk about these things like, we're planning to partner with this party, like, you know, now ODM and UD are working together, 50-50 thing. We also have the DCP, DAP, UDAP Kenya, they're together. But now, you as LDP, is there any other party that maybe you are Professor as your candidate is maybe whenever you sit down you discuss of having association with, maybe you're planning to work with, or you just want to go like Lone Rangers?
I think the focus right now is to be able to actually strengthen the LDP party as a party that other people can be able to associate with. Because I think the biggest focus right now is to be able to make LDP a strong party. LDP, since its inception, had a vision to be able to bring Kenyans together, a vision to take Kenya to a better goal. I think that is what we still want to be able to actually convince the Kenyans about. So the main vision right now is to be able to strengthen LDP as a party. So tell the members to be active, tell them actually those members to actually bring more people into the party, sell the vision. I think Raila Odinga also had a very big impact in this party. So I think if you can be able to actually convince the people that, you know what, Raila Odinga's vision is still in LDP. And I think LDP was the original party for actually like all this, like Raila Odinga. Because I think after NAC, after KANU, LDP was the other major party. So I think that original vision is still there, and I think we just need to tell the Kenyans and the world that, you know what, LDP has the vision for this country. And so just ignore all those issues about ODM, about other parties. Come to the parties that you can be able to actually associate it. So I think the main focus is to be able to encourage more people, the youths, the women, the PWDs, to be able to actually become the members. Consider LDP as a party that they can be able to use to vie in the other respective across the country. So we want to have candidates across the country, each and every county, each and every position, to have actually LDP as a party across this region. So that is the focus right now. So if time comes, if we're going to have any other party that you may want to work with, I think time will tell. But as per now is to be able to actually strengthen the LDP party.
And you as a party, are you not having this the tension, because people don't really know, majority of the people don't know LDP like a party. They only know UDA and ODM. Right now we have got DCP. Those are the parties that majority of the people like right now are focusing on. So what is it that maybe you as a party are planning to do to make sure that this party is known all over the country?
Of course, a lot of can I say a lot of attention has been given to maybe, can I say the main parties that are new, but I think what ours, we are not after the drama, we are not after those theatrics that are there to actually divert, to make the Kenyans actually forget the main issues, because all these ODM issues, all these UDA issues are just there to make the common mwananchi actually forget about the real thing. Because all these things are actually happening and time is going, and then in 2027 the same people come together, or after those elections the same actually people come together. So ours, we want to have an organic approach into actually publicizing the party. If we are planning to have a number of actually conventions, a number of door-to-door, workouts to be able to convince the people that, you know what, LDP is also the party that you can be able to consider. So we actually having plans to be able to actually publicize our party, market our party, sell the agenda, because we want the people who come to the party to have the organic will of ambition to be able to take the party ahead, and not necessarily as an option just because you're being kicked out of another party. Now you want to take LDP as an option. No, you want to create a situation in which anyone from any background, whether rich or poor or any, can be able to consider LDP as a party for the Kenyans.
Now, let me take you back. There is a statement that you said that you consider Professor Fred Ogolla as the best presidential candidate.
Yes.
Of course, we've had five presidents.
Yes.
We had Jomo Kenyatta.
Yes.
We had, after Jomo Kenyatta, we had got Moi. After Moi, we had got Kibaki. After Kibaki, we had got Uhuru.
Yes.
Then we have William Ruto.
Yes.
And then probably Professor Fred Ogolla wants to become the sixth president.
Yes.
All these five presidents, they have got their own, they're like an experience, something that back them up.
Yes.
Like what made them become fit?
Yes.
Or for the presidential seat.
Yes.
So you've talked about Professor Fred Ogolla. Is there anything unique that Fred Ogolla has, that Professor Fred Ogolla has, that maybe can make him win over these other people?
I think Prof is majorly an economist and an academician. I think same way Kibaki was.
Okay.
Because I think the impact that Kibaki had during his tenure is something that we can even feel up to actually today. When you talk about Thika Road, you can be able to feel. You can be able to see whatever he did in the education sector. So I think Prof also had experience during that period. So he has one, can I say, direct experience on how to be able to handle the matters of the country, because I think he was one of the advisors during those times. So I think you can be able to associate Prof with the successful tenure in this country. So I believe the same way the economic approach that Kibaki had during that tenure is the same way that Prof is going to have. So I think he's the best person that we can be able to consider.
So his economical experience is going to make this country grow.
Yes. Yes.
So what is the difference between Prof and William Ruto and those other people? That is what I want to get.
Prof is not a liar. I can say that.
Yeah, okay.
I think Prof can. I don't know if Prof tells you the way it is, and I think that is what you want as this country. We need to, not in the way Rigiji says it, but to be able to approach issues in a more realistic way. To be able to, because we cannot be able to borrow as a country each and every day to be able to pay salaries. I think that is not what you want as a country. You want a solution to this. Because I think the current mentality is you just borrow, use the money, they leave the problems to the other regimes. You will be rich with your kids, or if actually possible, you'll be able to go to other countries. But I think the angle that Prof is to be able to counter the problem as it is. Why are we taking debt that we cannot account for?
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's why I think Prof is the best. Yes.
A lot of people say that running for the presidency is not as cheap as people think.
Yes.
And of course, we know very well that Prof have been having some issues since he lost his job at Strathmore University.
Yes.
And I know this question people are asking a lot of things. People are asking this, including us, the media.
Yes.
But where is Prof going to get the resources to campaign? Because the campaign to become the president is not easy.
Yes.
You have to move all over the country. You know, you can't just say that you want to become the president.
Yes.
And yet the only people that knows you are your party member. Let us just say the truth.
Sure.
You have to go to Mombasa, you have to go to Kilifi, you have to go to Busia. Like you have to tell, because at the end of the day, when you are elected as a president, all these people must have experience about who you are.
Yes.
Now, moving around these countries is not that easy.
Yes.
You must have, if you cannot afford chopper, you must have convoy of vehicles, you know, everything. And the people that supports you must also be there.
Yes.
And these people cannot just follow without expecting something from you.
Sure.
That is the Kenya that we have.
Yeah.
That when a leader comes to your place, he must give something.
Sure.
So you as a party, where are you planning, or how have you strategized yourselves to make sure that at least you have resources that will not fail your presidential candidate?
I think that is the mentality that has been put to Kenyans for the longest time possible. That leadership should be that expensive so that it can be able to, you know, keep out majority of the people who are genuinely interested into actually leadership. Ideally, leadership or presidency should not be that expensive, because the mentality about giving bribes, the mentality about, you know, having to give out kitu kidogo is what it's actually making this country going in a bad way. Because if I have to maybe steal money to be able to now bribe people around, so I think if you can be able to have a mentality change, if you can be able to convince the people that you know what, you guys, I don't need to give out the kitu kidogo. Look at the bigger picture. This is what the vision that I have. So, but of course, realistically, Prof needs to move across the country.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think as a party, you'll have to put in measures to actually support him, so that he can be able to at least have basic, you know, transportation across the country, have platforms. The good thing about the media right now, we do have the media, we do have a lot of platforms that you can be able to reach out the elite. But for the common mwananchi down there, of course, people will have to, you know, go to the ground. So I think we'll have to look for well-wishers, you have to look for donors, you have to look in a way, genuine donors who can be able to show that we as a party can be able to support Prof. But otherwise, presidency should not be an expensive venture, because you have seen people who are not rich like Barack Obama and other people come from nowhere and take the reason to them. So I don't think Barack Obama should have used a lot of money to be able to vie for that thing. But I think the vision is have genuine leaders come into leadership.
But you know, you're talking about Barack Obama. You know that is US.
Yes.
US is different from Kenya. Let us accept.
Yeah, sure.
US is different from Kenya. The way they do their politics. United States of America, they only have 2 parties.
Yes.
But in Kenya, we have how many parties?
So many parties.
Over
100.
Over 100 parties, and all these 100 parties, every man wants to become the president.
Yes.
So everybody will have to use, like you have to use what you have.
Yes.
To show people that, you know, to sell. Like in Kenya, what they're doing in politics is like, use what you have to sell what you have.
That's the thing. So even like political parties is like business.
Yeah, it's like business.
Like so what they do, like they'll put the party tickets at some amount.
Yeah.
Like for UDS, like 400,000, I think. And for ODM is almost around that price.
Yeah.
So for a common mwananchi, or for youth, or for a lady who does not have that money, automatically locked out. So I think that is what we need to actually regularize, to be able to make it, as long as your intention are pure, you should just have, I don't know how you can be able to do it, but have like another sort of, to save the genuine from, so, but not financially. Yeah, it should be more of ideas. I mean, realistic execution, something like that.
I want us to be realistic here.
Yes.
Let us just be realistic, and of course, you and I knows very well that this thing is not easy.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing is not. It is not about taking 1 + 1 and you get 2.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about strategy.
Yes.
Of course, I know that Prof is a very strategic guy.
Yes.
This thing needs strategy. These things need a lot of things to be put on the table.
Yes.
Presidency is not something very easy.
Sure.
I saw some people saying that, oh, why can't you just decide to maybe go for the senatorial position?
Yes.
Because presidency is complicated. Yes, we know it's complicated, but it also needs somebody who has mwenye amejitolea. Let's use that word.
Sure.
And you are saying that you're going to talk to the well-wishers.
Yes.
These well-wishers, how sure are you that you can 100% depend on them?
I've not said we are going to 100% depending on them, and I don't know if my party leader can be able to, will really, I don't know, like the idea. But for me, I think the same way you might have a project, same way you go convince the banks and the financial need that, you know what, I have this idea, I think it'll be viable, invest into me. When I have done with this project, you're going to see the fruits, and maybe I'm going to return back your money. So I think the same way, simple way, going to simply to be able to sell the agenda. If I believe Prof's agenda are genuine, Prof's agenda are good enough to be able to convince the well-wishers, the people who may want to invest into the party or into his candidacy, to be able to invest into it. And trust me, they're going to see the bigger picture when Prof is the president. Yes.
Is there any backup plan that you have if at all things don't work out the way you're planning?
I think there's no need of a backup plan because that plan is going to work. Yes.
So you are 100% sure that this plan is going to work and you don't have any...
The plan must work because the other option is going to be a catastrophic option, because having the current president continue whatever he's doing is going to be so bad for us. The other people calling themselves that the alternative opposition are even worse. You've seen somebody who has been claiming to be fighting for the people going to court, and then all of a sudden he says, you know what, I don't want to go back to my seat.
Yeah, give me 450 million.
Give me 450 million from somebody who is
embezzlement.
Surely, somebody who is actually pretending to be fighting for the people, openly going to court. I think you've never seen this before.
But you know, it's all about, you know, let us, you know, politicians. I've interacted with a lot of them, apart from your party leader. We've interacted with a lot of people here and there.
Yes.
The likes of the Safina party.
Yes.
We've also interacted with all of them, especially in this political space and in this media space. And I came to realize one thing, that generally politicians love themselves.
Sure.
That is why they must have that thing of, you know, what is going to happen next.
Yes.
That is why I've asked you that what is the plan of your, maybe with the party leader, if at all things don't work out maybe the way you're planning. Because if you see somebody going to court demanding 450 million and he's saying that he doesn't want to go back to the office.
Yeah.
So it means that this guy is not after helping people.
Yes.
So my point is, my last question, I think this one can be the last question. My last question is, I don't want to ask you about, you know, the running mate and all that, because I've seen a lot of people walking up and down talking about the running mate, blah, 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 all those issues are there. So basically,
yes,
as the LDP party,
yes,
do you have offices in these 47 counties?
We don't have offices yet, but I think that is something that we are going to actually work on it. Yeah. So I think before December ends, we are going to have majority of those offices across the country.
You're talking about December. How many months are we remaining to the next general election?
We are still in April. Relax. We are still in April.
So you are saying that miracles can happen?
Yeah, there's still time. So at least, if not in all of them, but majority of them, yeah, at least that is what you want to do.
Yeah. So basically, there is a strategy. There is something that let's say that there is something that you're doing behind the curtain.
Yes.
That will itakuja kulipuka.
Yes, itakuja kulipuka very soon. And Kenyans will be ready for LDP party. Yes.
You really trust your political party leader?
Sure. Yes.
How long have you been a member of LDP?
I think this for 1 year now.
1 year?
Yes.
And you have experience. You have so much confidence.
Yes. Of course, I've had experiences with other parties. So I think I took my time, went through LDP's agenda before I actually subscribed into its Nini. I actually had experience. Yeah, because I was a member of the ODM party before I came. Yes.
What should someone do if at all maybe he or she wants to join LDP?
Simple. Go to the website. Go to the LDP's website. You can, and then I'm just actually subscribe to to actually our membership. We do have our number there. Just call and then
no payment.
No payments.
There's no payment to join the party
unless you want to vie for any position. But to join the party, there's no any payment.
So if I want to vie maybe for the membership, a member of parliament, how much?
So we haven't agreed on that yet, but I think it's going to be displayed on that yet. Yeah.
So in other words, that is where at least you're going to get some resources to the one that I was asking you, how are you planning to make the president run from one county to another?
But that is not the bigger thing, because we just want LDP to be the best option for everybody who wants to run for any position across the country. Yes.
Maybe your final word concerning the issue of what is happening right now in the country between ODM, UD, and all these politicians?
I want to ask Kenyans not to lose the focus.
Just tell them.
Yeah, because I believe all these are, can I say, dramas to be able to make Kenyans lose focus of the main issues that are actually happening. Right now, we are having roads that after each and every raining season, the roads are being carried away. Right now, we are actually having projects that are just there in paper, but when you go to the ground, things are not there. The president keeps saying in 6 months he's going to do 1 or 2 or 3 projects. But imagine after launching the project, even those excavators, they go away. So I think we are actually living a lie. I do add Kenyans, I do add the youths, I do add the Gen Z, the millenniums, anybody who can be able to participate in taking this country to the next level. Please come, stand up, be counted. Take your card, be voted. Tuko kadi. Thank you.
Amesema tuko kadi. My final statement is these fellow Kenyans. Let me just read for you an article here that leaders don't fail from one mistake. What happens is that they fail by ignoring what they already saw. Now, I've read this thing for you because we've seen a lot of things happening in our political space, and we've had a lot of people failing us simply because they've ignored a lot of things. They assume, they focus on what we want more than what we need. Now, if what we need is roads, then what is it that we want? That is one thing that these guys fail to understand, and that is why we keep on complaining. But at the end of the day, all of us must accept that we want good leadership. And if we see somebody who can give us what we want or what we need, then I think that is the best person that we can go to. Anyway, that is all we had for today. And until we meet again the next video, if it's possible, I have been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.
Nice.